I've always been drawn to thrift stores, not just because they offer used goods at amazing prices, but because it helps me practice sustainability. Thrifting was pretty much my lifesaver when I was starting fresh in a new place and was on a tight budget. It's fantastic to know that more people are embracing the idea of thrift shopping, but lately I've noticed some sort of shift in the way people view it. It has become less of a necessity and more about following trends. According to a recent article I read, the rise of eco-conscious thinking and those attractive price tags for secondhand clothing have led many young consumers to head to the nearest thrift store to find hidden treasures and vintage goods. So what was initially made affordable for everyone has shockingly risen in price over the years due to the demand. That's when I decided to slow down on my thrifting and instead shop secondhand more intentionally, or else I'll be busting my budget monthly. This is how I did it. Firstly, shop only when you need to buy something. This was a tough one, but now I do not leave my house unless I have my shopping for the day planned out. I do my very best to avoid going to the thrift stores to browse. Never a good thing when I do. Or opening shopping apps when I have time on my hands. From now on, I only shop when I need to buy something, and it's done with a purpose, not compulsively. Even when the price is right, I remind myself that it is not the end of the world if I don't get it today, and something better will come along. Also, I have made myself a strict rule to not buy anything until my previous order has arrived, because this gives me the time to think more thoroughly about my next purchase. Number 2, avoid buying items that don't fit your body right now, in hopes you can alter them or your body. I'm guilty of this. I used to buy clothes that were a size smaller than I was. I called them my skinny clothes, which were meant to motivate me to lose weight so that I could fit them one day. But I started getting backlash from what I thought could be used as my motivation, made me super demotivated instead. Imagine opening your closet to a bunch of clothes that you can't even wear now. Bad idea, and a total waste of money. So do yourself a favor and purchase clothing that you can feel good in now instead of God knows when. Number 3, pay attention to the material and label of an item. Avoid buying fast fashion. I read an article the other day stating that fast fashion items are designed to last only about 10 wears. Crazy. And super unsustainable. I did not want to partake in that practice, so now I make sure to check the materials and labels of everything before purchasing them. You may think that secondhand fast fashion is a little more eco-friendly, right? But nope, it often falls apart quickly too. So what's the point of buying something that you won't be able to wear long? It just doesn't sit right with me. Number 4, take inventory of what you already have at home. We are naturally inclined to consume more rather than less, which often leads to us overspending unnecessarily. If your wardrobe is large or disorganized, I can almost guarantee there are items hiding in there that you've completely forgotten about. To avoid this, I keep myself up to date on what I have at home just on my notes on my phone. Easy. Start by categorizing your items into 3 piles. Things you use regularly, keep these items. Things you haven't used in the past year, create a plan to use them or just sell them. Then, the things you no longer love. Develop a plan to donate or sell them. You will somehow start to develop a greater appreciation for what you already have. You might even come across items that you have long forgotten and develop a deeper understanding of the abundance of things that you have at your disposal. Ever since I started doing this, I noticed a very interesting shift in my mindset. From the constant feeling like I'm always missing out to recognizing and appreciating the abundance of what I already possess. It actually feels pretty good. Without a doubt, one of the ways that you can definitely practice sustainability is through thrift shopping. However, it is important to be mindful with your purchases and not overdo it. Do you agree with me? Let's have a chat in the comments.